Previously on Mega Man 6, stop abusing the explosion sound! And now... Hello, Rowan Mithril here once again, getting back to the Mega Man 6 Fortress Stage Perfect runs. It's time for Skull Castle Stage 2. Thankfully, I think the worst of the explosion abuse is behind us. And so it's ice stage time. And that means curling, apparently. This stage goes by pretty quickly. We have a disappearing block room, but it's simple enough to get through. There we go. There is a branching path down there, we'll deal with that later. For now, we just have a bunch of brain breaks in the way, but they're not terribly threatening. And we're rewarded for our trouble with an E-Tank. Lovely. A few more brain breaks, but if you lead the way with double shots, they're no problem. And it's already boss time. Yep, that was a stage. It's now time to deal with Tank CS2. This particular boss can seem intimidating at first, but it really isn't that bad. You kind of want to balance shooting the top and damaging it, and shooting the bottom to push it back. You kind of want to concentrate a bit more, though, on pushing it back. It keeps the shots from getting to you. Basically, the main thing, though, is to just remember that you can only have 3 shots on screen at a time, and that includes shots that are bouncing away from things that they didn't damage. But overall, this fight's pretty easy. Just remember that you can't actually push the tank back off the screen. So yeah, almost got it. And there we go. So, yeah, that stage happened. So, Wily Stage 2 complete. Time to see what's next. And Dr. Wily has defrosted his refrigerator. It's water stage time. But that's for another video. For now, outtakes. Enjoy! So yeah, no actual outtakes this time, but we do have an alternating path to explore, and that involves using the Flame Blast. So, let's see just what we have going on over here. Well, we have a few of these cannons. And really, that's all we have going on over here. This is where the paths meet up again. So, it's kind of a weird branch, honestly. Going this way, it doesn't save you a lot of effort or time or anything like that, plus you miss out on the free E-Tank from the upper path. But if you find the last part of the disappearing block room a bit too intimidating, this path is there as an alternative. So something odd about Tank CS2 that I never actually noticed. And, well, there's a reason I never noticed. But just watch. Notice that I'm not firing. And since I'm not firing, neither is Tank CS2. It is using the bubble shot, but it only uses the lob shot as retaliation for your own attacks. Interesting behavior, but unfortunately, I'm not sure that there's really anything I can do to take true advantage of that. We're in kind of a stalemate right now. As soon as I fire, so will Tank CS2. You can kind of closely follow like this to avoid getting hit, but I don't know that there's really anything you can truly do to take actual advantage of the situation. Still interesting to observe, though. Also, before anyone asks, say you switch to the jet suits in order to try and get over the tank. Yeah, it follows you. That's not gonna work. And it kinda traps you in the hitbox. That's rather weird. So, yeah. It seems like you're pretty much best off doing what I did. So, yeah, I guess that was a stage. Honestly, there's really not much to say about this one. I give Skull Castle Stage 2 a 1 out of 10. It's a super short stage, and the enemies are all really simple to deal with. I mean, most of them are brain breaks, and they're not really a huge threat. I think the stage, especially toward the end, is designed to make you panic and jump into the ceiling spikes, but honestly, it seems really easy to avoid that outcome. The disappearing block room can look intimidating at first, but it's easy enough to find your way through. So really, that pretty much just leaves us with Tank CS2. And yeah, it's there, I guess? It's one of those bosses that looks intimidating, and it can leave you feeling pinned in, but it's super easy to deal with. Just keep pushing it back and you have plenty of room to get away from the attacks. It's all one of those stages that's kinda just there. Not overly memorable, and gone pretty quickly once you get there. Maybe Wily was too busy sinking his money into the whole Mr. X gambit, and the whole World Tournament ploy. Either way, 1 out of 10 for this stage. It just really doesn't feel like it warrants a higher ranking. With that, that's the end of this one. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the vid, and I shall see you again next time. Until then, fare thee well.